So hello and welcome. You're watching Rev Sports and I'm Rohit Juglan. At this point of time, we're going to talk about the Sanju Samson story, which panned out in two different manners last night. It was obviously it was obviously about two different part of Sanju Samson in the ground. Let's start with the very first thing. It's all about the Broncos done. Everything's been clear, and after that, Indian team started to huddle around for batting, and everyone is gearing up. With their pads on, they were putting their pads, their gloves, their thigh pads, helmets, gloves, everything. And we are waiting for the top six players. Top six as far as the batting order is concerned. So the first one to walk in is Rinku Singh. He was the first one to walk in. The second one is Jitesh Sharma. Then you see Abhishek Sharma. Before that, it was Shubman Gill. And then suddenly you are watching a Tilak Verma before that. And then you have a Jitesh, So in top six, you have each and every one of them. But where is Sanju Samson? The big question is that, on day one of the practice session here on Friday, it was Sanju, somewhere around, top three batters to get into the nets and started batting. But on day two, means on Saturday, it was Sanju Samson who waited for almost 2 hours, to hit the nets. And before that, what he was doing is he was having a communication. You can watch the video. He's watching. He was having a word with the batting coach Sitanshu Kotak, the assistant coach, and he was telling him around the front foot movements and how he has to duck in some with some short deliveries coming in his way. And we saw that during the series versus England that short ball stuff created problems for him, and he was continuously getting out in those short deliveries. So after that we thought that okay, this is what it's about, that he was waiting for his turn. And then he said to Sitanshu Kotak that he want to take some throwdowns, and he started with the throwdowns. And then after playing a dozen of deliveries, he said to Sitanshu that he's not feeling well. You can see the expressions. You can see him a little bit of limp while he was walking, and in between this, it was all about that he said that he don't want to bat anymore. He don't want to take throwdowns rather anymore. So that happened. After 15-20 minutes, Sanju again went to take throwdowns, and this was the second time. Again he faced 10, 12, 15 odd deliveries, and then again he stopped. And then he, after a while, he picked up his gloves, he picked up his helmet, and he went to the center of the wicket area, and he just sat down. He just sat down there over the water cooler, the water cooler boxes, and then he kept on watching almost for 1.5 hours. He kept on watching other players bat, a Tilak Verma, a Sanju, a Surya Kumar Yadav, Abhishek Sharma, Shubman Gill, Jitesh Sharma, Rinku Singh. He watched all of them, and after that he started batting. And when he started his batting, he looked in complete control. He was hitting sixes like fun. He was timing the ball properly, some short ball stuff in front of him, and he whacked everything away. So, and then what, we thought that now it will be all that cherry Sanju all over around. That was the sprinklers over the ground. So now, but he then, after finishing each and everything, he just came down at this very area, and he sat quietly. He didn't have the refreshments today, because what happened that after every practice session, Team India used to have the refreshments. Surya didn't have the refreshments also today. And then it's after that it's about Sanju Samson, he telling it to him that no, I'm not having the refreshment. And he asked him that is he okay. He just nodded, and then they went away. And then the fun actually starts, where they were mimicking some of the few journalists, like like crime journalists and each and everything. But before that, it was not where we can say that it all went really well for Sanju Samson. It wasn't like that. And the day, yes, he ended the day with a positive note, that Sanju batted for a while, and he, as I mentioned, that he hit quite a few sixes, and it was out of the park without a doubt. But what had happened before that, I'll keep that in mind, and still have to see. It's good that it's a rest day today. There's no practice for Team India. They'll have their recovery sessions, but what will happen on what will happen on 8th, that will be the key. So do join us for more. Do subscribe, do like the video, and we'll provide you each and every detail. Thank you so much.